So this video is for AQA A2 Business Studies, and it's looking at Unit 9 in terms of benchmarking. So it's considering the coffee industry, and it's looking at Costa Coffee as one of the market leaders, and asking you in which way could benchmarking help a rapidly growing coffee shop chain become more innovative. So the type of benchmarking it's looking at is external benchmarking. And in terms of external benchmarking, it's looking at the market leader is Costa Coffee. If you analyse their performance, consider the ways that they're innovative, then it could help the rapidly growing business. So let's have a look at how we could answer this type of question. So first of all, we need to look at the instruction of the question, and it's saying explain one. Now, the fact that it's saying explain, you need to develop your point, and the fact that it's asking you to just consider one way means that we do not list, we create a fully developed argument as to how benchmarking against Costa Coffee could help the company. The context of the question is not only looking at Costa Coffee, but it's also looking at a rapidly growing coffee shop. So the answer has to relate directly to this type of industry, to this type of business, and to the market leader, Costa Coffee. And finally, the focus of the question is not only looking at benchmarking, but also in helping them to become more innovative. So my model answer is the following. By externally benchmarking, the rapidly growing coffee shop could analyse the performance of Costa Coffee, considering how their innovative strategies have helped them to become market leaders. So within that first sentence, I've included knowledge, because I've considered what is benchmarking. By highlighting the analysis of performance, and even considering the fact that it's external benchmarking, it provides knowledge and would get you those knowledge marks. I want to ensure that I've really considered context, so I've put a contextual example to really support this. So I've put one example being the innovative marketing techniques of Costa, analysing the way they use technology to interact with customers, for example their app notifications. If the rapidly growing coffee shop was to consider this and adapt it for their coffee shop, it might bring about the same successes as Costa in terms of increased customer service and further repeat purchase, and therefore help them to grow and gain higher market share. So again, I've thought about context, I've thought about the technology that they do use with their app, and considering the app notification, I could have brought in loyalty schemes, I could have even looked at maybe product design, but I've just gone for this one example. And then I've added reasoning for this, so again, if they were to consider this and adapt it for their coffee shop, it might bring about the same successes in terms of increased customer service, further repeat purchase, and again, higher market share.